Mwanchumu ligeri bono na gukwani andonsi ya sobereta se marogoba ya bono chinga kchini ngoku waligani ya SMS ya mwangana Amayia asiri bonyale ko sansamuranira na gokumanyibu n'abaleki bayitware bako yasangere kuro chingongo chonsi imene isiko yorogongo rwa Gusii sukeriganire Juma tariki ya 30 neye mu muti nyoka 3 omwaka bw'ekiri 2023 na mange abereka okorekana inyaronse ya nabokondra gotubwati ya gweterensembeli mtandao nsemo ya Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital na bigensembeli ya YouTube na bogotona buna Ndizi TV News ritanganike gimato ramangana yo senchira yoko ya chuta.
Previous year magabu nyumba chito nchi asaritu bono nto apura tune family mwaka nya kwene mundi tole chuma next week tarikinye utinyokan lakini neta ntubuka tia stoko mubeka
abaraito konya tomoeni oyo moito yo itetu n'abantu bamanyire nande barabayiri go Kenya kenywa asoko boneke genga kyobolemo nyake go gitumbe asa yuamone ndamango moncho muligire bono isaranso ikori tokobwaterana regotera somuno bwemanyirira kuro kwa Auta editerana nchenkuro kwa Vincent Onyancha yamatemo kuru Chinsa mochenya ke wigo toka ime yaitumbe bunge yabo base county ya Kisii niko bono yagani abare weso kiri konyara ko basira na kone kibunango sira bare oyo mobo oyo bono bakago sira guma abwaye ana sense mi ni gotebeka na buna nyagosira ni gabete kaga saganwa nabanta obamanyire abwanda ke we gotebeka na kobuna nabayiri kurwa sense mi yabete bakumosagana ige gotebeka na buna egento bare kubuna neke ginga kyobole mono na bokolengana nabana bahenya gosira niko beso kina gote yabono yabiro muchando monene gekora mbobwate asebara chikomo ene tatu mwabo asekirike gote bakana buna chinyombo chiyabo ne bintu byabo nego byabete byugo sari gwa sensemeyo asaba oli abara iweso kina basamali yaba yakunyara kobo konyiri banyare konia tatu mwabo
swat mumuro monene nyagusira kisto banyanga yora yo le kurukirite le usabikirika bwa yora so seito mangana ara bete gocha batende bwangu go mwako ito nabeka go family neiba n'abantu bankari bakibamanye kanite kurororo ndakabaka gwitwa intubona mne family twarobere tunyara tokonyora libaga tunyako ni mwako mingi lakini ndende akara previous kuri magabu nyumba chito nchi asaritu bona nto apurandi ne family mwaka nya kwene buri twolia chumaine next week tarikinye utinyokane lakini neta ntubuka tia stoko mubeka kosi nyumba chiasambitu chonse tomarenga tata no musani olenge mwana bwa masabiki amange asile chito chonsi pi usiyonsi nabwo tokubole sabara ibaito musike simbarati yabana ya Kisii County abe tokubole mo deputy wemonda mo senator Onyonga mo honorable Donya Tonya toto musike Steven Kengera Manoti na area MP mo shimiwa Innocent Birumanyi amo nabara ibande bonsi banyale bo tosira singa kichiga to ntokobeke mirobeli yo mugaka twabasabire nonye n'amashabiki mbale bakababwate banya kubeka mangana atali amayigoro yo mwako mintu ibi ne bitina byanga togosaba amashabiki yonse tocha mo 20 motosire nonye ne nyumba yo mwaka egesa kinyage karoswa lindo mwaka nyale kwa ni wasamasikenya
na gotigana yubono kiumbe kiabasa kurose county ya Nyamira kubwatira na mone serikali ye county amone kiumbe kirikia bali mekema ikatabu na Kenya National Farmers Association asiritu kuliari ni gobatu warumuyega ubokuru wabaseme kuchia saba saya na ichinjera baraye bakwe genderelia na wekina no muyego koleka na asensemo ya Jamur Gardens ase county ya Nyamira buno mulike itokurose county ya Jabuma angi agotomanya
buna enchira yo kuimukia ekerengo kiobogima bwabasae abakorwa sichinka kitari kwenyara
so gokoligereri sana igenteke twage chaka sengencho our friends korwa nini the youth korwa nini baito ni obachanigete because of the family matters
ekiombe kia youth economic empowerment bakubwaterana na serikali ya county Nyamira nekiombe kia Kenya National Farmers Association mbakora egeikaro kia bene kia basae asense mwe Jamhuri Gardens unatoba tokwererwa na umweri Hesbon omonogeri bwe kiombe kia youth economic empowerment
tano tobwaterero bwe vijana so iko twacha kaiga just ko partner ne bijana beito kaiga mashinani toba mona barobu asenge njonto metase torwete kimecheli torwete ntonyera bete na intubone twajete ne platform yeye eriorende torrego sento baimokigoro
Peter Owidi omobisa kurwa sekiombe kia Kenya National Farmers Association nate bamberuete gusira abasae erinde gokinia ekerengo kyoboremi asensia ityo ya Kenya
Just saying that we recognize that Kenya is a youthful population. The youth must play a critical role in transforming our agricultural sector, not only as a way of improving our food and nutrition security, but also a pathway for employment. Happy about the work that the youth here in Nyamira are doing in the transformation agenda.
Asa embasi gitugwiatanana na mang'anara chikubasareria amagimabo kulende gukora ebintu byokubagacha.
We discourage you from any antisocial activities like taking drugs and substance abuse. As a department, we encourage you to participate in issues to do with sport so that you deviate away from such activities.
Mbase egeto boigo gutumika ebyego byabo elinde kwegendereria ase obugima.
Collar job is not the only solution of making a life. It is just about your skills, it is just about exploiting your potential and being ready, taking risks, facing life the way it comes. Because everyone is learned, everyone has a paper.
Boigo abasa embasi geto so sekyombekyo elinde batikonyora obokonyi na kwe agacha asengencho ababwatani ao berure kubasira
asengencho tuwa patronage company chinyinge una ntobwate msea koru Nairobi ari ekwena na chimashini bosa irego kini yabechane bya mashinani iga erirende tonyargo sento banye gazi banyare ko generate
Kuruase county ya Nyamira ginko reporter ya Ndizi TV Job Maangi biyamuno muri kito kuruase county ya Nyamira Job Maangi asoroboti ruase nchira yoboye kirano monchu muri kirebo na asoroboti ruabaro kuruase mbeo igoro ya mateye me yibonegane obokonyi anaso uitwa gwa ayo mubwenkeyo Onyagosira Christopher Yoro manyikato bunali kabu ni gobono oroboti rokura Chinsa mochirichia bokimweri Chinsa mochia kenyerere ekirano bagania serikali goswaga tirikonyara kobakonya anabarai iribanyara konya libagaria bene nase baramoeni hoyo mobo Christopher Yoro ari kabu kuro Chinsa mochia bokimweri kenyerere eyamaiga ya Christopher Yoro konyara agokenywa ni amati iyo batebekane imanyire anasekirike batebekana buna ni gobale kobuna ekegenga kyobuli mukura nsemo yabo kimweri kenyerere gotigana ibono monchu murigereria to murekera yande ayo agendete gukorekana ananegase county ya Kisii murobiri yoko gare yo mochiyobo songo ngati ebintu bigendete kurigerirwa mono aso mokolengana ne municipality ya Kisii nse yo murayobo nation ongere negate birebu nechere ya Kisii prison ise kunganywa korwa gati yo mochiyobo songo ne konye bosongo konyara kogare gwengana boigo bayiro koboko ekerekeri bagania serikali ne koira egitambukire kya sobwa ngo murikito dipona sanya ni gasanganere nation ongere na gotwariganira roboti rokubwatia.
Municipality ya Kisii County magayo gukora emiaka ene kuruechako mwaka wechiru 2019 nigo yagendereirie asogokinia county eyue
misaada mbalimbali ku World Bank ku ase mpangiro ku Kenya Urban Support Program tukarosia fire station nene senyanse ngima
gati ya magendero yo municipality ya Nyarire gokora no kubeka chitaya korosio chipara na korosio memberesia yo gwetia amate
ile drainage town momanyete aba Gusii kare mbure go tugusi aba basongo mono mbura mafuriko ni gakwa mange sana se town yeto ya gati tukarada torosi drainage nene ile 1.2 meter up kurugoralia ase posta mpaka maate Kisii hotel korosie para ya lenge backstreet ya lenge mbe maega ya hema hospital abo hema mochari kuruali rangi mbiri guturimbo weta ama mochari ogenda mpaka elimu center mwino
na mange baligetie goikirania gati abo no korosie bara ya jogo egweta gesukuma ya digosoka Kisii High School
jogo ucha Coca-Cola ebwate liangena mairi moja sakunga mairi mbiri sakunga Kisii School gali kunga jogo Kibit Road
maiga yo kubangwa ogotangani we town ya Kisii omwaka bweriwe ya mochimikianda 52 bono nigo babekire emeroberio emeya egochia gokorekana ase miaka 20 erebosio
mwisokolero muchobo songo nabo konyora nga mupangirio no borete konyoro nabo monda korosia mochari iga kuru mita after 1 meter nyora no monto ose nyomba yae asa amenyete osonyore school ero siri na next onyora ne factory ya rororo bo wege uno kosa igendo ko kunga a plan ye plan one ya very in place.
Emerobelio yogokora makongu gwetera municipality ye county ya Kisii elio gokina bune county teratigwa magega
tugato mupangiro kure na serikali nene korosi market michobo songo twalike ile serikali nene etokonye market nene daraja mbiri korosi market ende chogo korosi pass park irwe town era tunyore pass park nene ase chogo ngumbuga iga ilinde chigali chikoru na Nairobi chikoru na Nakuru chikoru Keroka chonsi pinje onyagoche town chira to mosongo moko okoganiria abaonchoreria Amayia kirengaki no kwengencho enene abaonchoreria baito bale town ya Busongo tutagete kurusi monchoreria na town ya Busongo asoke tutagete tororenga kito ko make sure to make the environment is babule biasarere ebengia
nebe obwaito bone county ya Kisii konyoro bole mo prisons buna ya ikakuraliwa abo magega
ono baisikurusi prison yere gatigati ya town obole mo 25 acres tusikuturu mo 25 acres in CBD Kisii because in CBD ndio takore town ya Busongo iyo tu na botokonya na market ya nene tonyore no ini nata commercial center pass park bintu bune byo chinyomba affordable housing chirosu oro tonyore nga Kisii ase prison siere prison
Chibesanchia sogete bono omuntu ganire konyore konda elio korosi geti kyogotimokera SNCMO ya Nyamira
era mugabane tuna soeta na promise ya bagusinga Nyamira government commission to chaburwa kabera roburusu nande kene to that mararo buchabo ko tunyambera twachagete process yo ku reclaim Nyamira ebe park asabantu bagutumokera
kuripoteria egetaseni kya Ndizi TV kurwase county ya Kisii ereteria nendipon asanya
muno mulikito dipona sanya sorobochirwa senchire yoboikirano gotigana yobono mwancho muligere tomurekere Chinsa muchindali agandreta gokorekana wikanse muri Naivasha asumo basoka nokorekana tiri tukulegoro bwatranete egari aina ye bahase ibono yarenge University ya Pwani ibono cyatumanete negari ye matatu asense ya Naivasha me county ya Nakuru korenga no mu waziro teneta mangana obochino se county ya Nakuru Jacqueline Osero igate biruno kerboni kanto basiriye ngobwabo ni gara bantu 15 na babere gati yabo 10 nigo baraborokiwa kurase University ya Pwani nabo igo abantu bande batana babere igo barenga kurase matatu ebono cyabate cyo tumanali tukoregora sense miliyoni nabo ikiraboniga abantu bande 50 nebere na batano nayo monigo bagenderete kurandira ku mabwa basinyagetari abandekero barasinyagetari ya Kenyatta
through the casualty, and unfortunately we lost 17 patients. Currently, we have transferred some to Kenyatta, 7 to Kenyatta National Hospital for specialized treatment. We have taken 2 to Nakuru Teaching and Referral Hospital. In Naivasha, we have admitted 9 patients, and 1 was referred to Kijapa Hospital. Among the fatalities, 10 were from the bus and 7 were from the police.
We have received a lot of people giving blood since morning when the accident occurred. From one, we have been receiving so many patients from Naivasha, sub-county and its environment. And we thank those who have donated their blood.
Kwa bahati mbaya ni kama basi yetu brakes zilifail. So the driver alituinform that guys, kila mtu wake belt juu ni kama alijua. And then after tumevaa alikuwa anang'ang'ana kuicontrol, anashika anaingia kwa hizo pumps kama ita slow down, lakini bado ni kama haikuwa inawezekana.
Na murai wense William Samoei Ruto ni gatebere bune serikali ne gantokobeke mero bile benne ko ene kibuno bokorre bwa serikali ebugo chwekirani gwase nchira yekere Ruto ni gaya kwa nabune nchira yekere ni gera konyo bokorre go chasa abantu bonse ni gago chekere kiriara go soma igoro ruro boti rorenge to bokorre bwa serikali asate abune nchira mwerekera abantu bonse aigasense ya Kenya.
The recommendations to migrate public service to online platforms to ensure compliance with values and principles of governance is in perfect synchrony with our plan to digitize government services. So far, 5,700 government services have been digitized, and we are well on course, ensuring that by June this year, between 90% and 100% of all government services will be online, so that the public service can be much more efficient and much more effective in delivering services to the people of Kenya, even as we use the digital platform to eliminate corruption, to eliminate pilferage, to eliminate wastage, and to make government services not just efficiently delivered, but also to make it easy for citizens to interact and work with their government. The recommendations will be, as I have said, completed, and this exercise will be done by June to allow Kenyans to access services without unnecessary bureaucracy.
Na gukwana chinga kyo chomokonyo murebwe nzeri gadiga changwa niko wanate birebuna okorobekana kondrete okukoroberwa no muri bwazimyo wane Kenya niko kondrete koleta sarene emergency gashagwa nika muchiro murebwe kama kaudi emrera morodinga asogo segeta mangana renge tokorobekana na komobori yatugutirale okorobekana ano kwabirwa kwane kigwa matukabere aseike.
The president cannot reinstate IBC commissioners. He doesn't have that power or authority. The president would not even know where the server is stored because it's not his work. This server is being looked for in Mukuru Kayaba, in Koinange Street. I don't know where they are looking for it. We are also interested to know where it is. So if you have some information as to where it is, you tell us so that we can tell the people who are perpetrating post-election violence where it is, so that they stop ruining businesses of other people. Mtuambie hii server iko wapi, tuambie waende huko kuliko kuharibu biashara ya watu kila pahali. And these are not demonstrations. This is post-election violence. The elections was done, Supreme Court ruled, and these people have brought violence. And these are not demonstrations anymore. It's post-election violence.
Na ikirayuwega gendrete first lady Rachel Ruto litukolea ni gomena na bwatani anebono abanchi babarai anena bajumbe asibatu arendagira yemambi hari tukolera sabasanga sobwa mu Rachel Ruto ukwana barabwo ni ganyara kurogo segeta go chia sebale anebe bwatrenia samangana yogo smekemete elikonyara go ikirania amangana yogo nchoreri yakolire oli arokane koleto murakera munenchara ase Chinsa mochino mulikete varinyo seron roboti rwa senchira yogo ikirano.
Omurai wense Dr. William Samoei Ruto amono murugio ye mama Rachel Ruto nigo barigania umuyega 13 bwo sange ndagira ya mambiana banchi babachumbe ase nyomba yobora ya State House imiyo mucho Nairobi gukwana chinga kiecho mama Rachel nigo agani okubwaterana eryogo koreme cyane yekoretwa kubwatkana no gonchoreri yakwerire anene ase ogosmekemete ningana yayiwo kobokono murai wense uyo nekyabune serikali nejigosira emerobere yo.
It would be nice if we partner with you, especially when it comes to a green economy or climate change or greening the country. We can actually plant trees or grow trees, as we say.
I want to promise you that we will work together. We will mobilize seedlings. We will mobilize efforts. And I'm really looking forward to your partnership.
Ruto boigo nigakwanera okobwatuka kwendagira ase chiskuru inse yo muroberi omanyekanete buna school feeding program eryo koene kiabuna keromoro kiwango nyorale ndagira anene chinga kie chichinsemo au chigendrete wako no muchando bwenchara asaine kia serikali ne chikomenda chibesa aso muroberi oyo.
There are still too many children that go to school hungry. We know that in many parts of Kenya. Sometimes we take it for granted. For those of us who can have a meal. And the government of Kenya has always tried to work with partners to support a school feeding program. This year, I want to scale that up from 2 billion shillings to 8 billion shillings every year.
asensemo yo munyakerogo bwe kiombe kia nano structured and septical coatings nasla electrin wanyonyi ni gateba mnambagendrete koliya chinchera mono chiyo wekinia na boigo gosuka mutwe asensemo ya magendero.
We strive to better ourselves so as to support and complement our spouses effectively. We continue to reach out to individuals and institutions that can help us and guide us spiritually, mentally, emotionally, academically, financially, and physically to improve ourselves.
Boigona kwanire mirobere babere bagokora yo gosira samngana itsemi obochenu egatia yanda mange eryokoenekia abantu bande nabwo bagendereire.
We've supported schools in terms of school kitchens. We've had good health and well-being. We've gone big on quality of education, promoting education, giving books. We've been very creative, giving uniforms, sanitary towels, refurbishment of learning institutions, new classrooms. That has been one of the really big goals.
Okoboria nigo kwarwe wako gosira banchi abo bare asobrai erioko bakonya goikirania ya bwenerete asobrai wabo.
There are two keys, two fundamental key roles that you play in the scheme of things under the circumstances. And the first one, we've heard it again and again and again, is to support your spouse. To support him fulfill the assignment that God has given him on behalf of this nation.
Be always there for your spouse, because there's up and there's down. Whenever you do anything, just help him. Whenever he's down, just remember to call God. Make a private room for your home as a prayer room, and you'll never lack anything.
Omorai wense niga kambia asogosira kwa bene okukwabere gokorwewa ase baryabare asobora yege kogerani go bawetera chinga chingongu.
Thank you very much for what you're doing. You make it a lot easier for the leaders of Kenya to do what they are elected to do. Kwa sababu mnaelewa majukumu saa zingine tulizo nazo ni magumu.
Kwa ripoti regeta seniki ya Ndizi TV, Erietariane Evelyn Osero.
Biamuno umurikite Evelyn Osero soroboti rwa senchira yobo ikirano gotingana yoro mwancho mo ligeri murewe kya makya ODM rera morodinga niga singerere gotse abuno korobekana igokora gendera samotukabene ikibuna were bagokora eyemago yokorobekana okonde gokolekana lituko lyegoro kolengana raira niga mochiri abanyanyimba sogote abona nigo bagutume kwa senchire tabwendre tena nigo batumete chinchira goeti ngurugwe tani kerengo egento bono baga ni Kenya le koligerwa aso imana ko mochumo tene bomanyanyimba ko home anasogote abuna nigo abanyanyimba bachige tukanya kuba bwatokera chimbunde go samasa sinabegona amaliyo kiyokorusia maliga maisraira niga mochire ngane yinagote abuna goikia serikali ya Kenya kwanza yategerero kujiria kwa magori y'ebinto ngati bintu birara morodinga muno mubwazimi wane Kenya bwakwe murunganira ya sogote abuna nigo bagendete kumwegerera omo Kenya ubwokonyora wanse.
And we will continue to question, and we have said that we will demand that the servers must be opened so that we can be able to interrogate the results in the servers. We have said, secondly, that all the 4 electoral commissioners who have dissented must be reinstated back to their positions. Thirdly, we have also said that we must address the issue of the cost of living in Kenya. With the view to lowering it, we must reintroduce the subsidies which were suspended by Mr. Ruto. And fourthly, we are saying that for parliamentary democracy to work, members of parliament elected on a political party's ticket or a coalition ticket must stick to those parties for the life of that parliament. If they resign or show for all practical purposes that they have resigned from their parties and are now voting with another party, that they've closed the aisle, they must resign and go back and face the electorate afresh. Peacefully demonstrate. Our demonstrations are going to continue to be peaceful. They will continue to be peaceful, irrespective of what the police do, in spite of the provocation by the police. So we said yesterday, and I want to repeat it, we condemn in the strongest terms possible what happened yesterday, the attempt on our lives. And that must have been orchestrated and been planned from the very top. We don't want to deal with the police officers. Police officers are just servants. As if a police officer would have no reason to come and shoot Raila Odinga. That police officer was instructed by Inspector General, was also instructed by the minister, was also instructed by his superiors, the Deputy President and the President of the Republic of Kenya. And that's where we place our guns. On Monday, there will be the mother of all demonstrations in Nairobi.
Na niko chinga kicho mokonyi wazimio musubati mata karua nyereka gote abuna okorobekana okubegongo chikogenderali tukule Jumatate ikigo chana komo chiwa igabanya nyimbo aso gotumia chingurugo etania ekerengo nigate rubuno okorobekana kwabo niko kwalenge kwa mulembe maega jogo saganwa nabanyanyimbo nalia babete bagotwara chiburaburu nabone go bate birebuno obo tutukano bete bakorekana tukuligora anaso korobekana bwakorete miyo mucho Nairobi niko kwa mochi ukiandege komina kogania serikali ya Kenya kwanza ko bali bagali ya bene eli bagendere no korobekana kwaba matukabere ikibuna barobere litukule Jumatatu na bwegane litukule lya Alhamisi.
On matters national, we are behind our leader Raila Amolo Odinga because he is seeking the truth on behalf of every Kenyan. Na musidanganywe, this is not about the Luo nation or ODM. This is about all Kenyans. Bei ya unga ni sawa kwa kila mtu. Hata kwa polisi hawana bei yao ya unga. Hata kwa jeshi hawana bei yao ya unga. Na mimi nimwelezee, sio kila polisi mkora. Wachache sana ndio wanafanya kazi chafu. Polisi walio wengi wamesimama nasi na hawafanyi kazi chafu. To them I say, we salute you. To the few who are breaking the law, I want to remind them, it may take months, it may take years, but you will individually pay for the crimes you commit today. Today, I ask my lawyers, and I hope they have done so before the end of the day, to write a demand letter to IG Kome, because it is under his command, that yesterday we were assaulted with tear gas and our leader with live bullets. And I want you to understand, we had spent more than 2 joyous hours going through Imaradaima and Mukuru